Uh-huh. 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 It begins. The great chaos of our time. The world knew trucks once. But did they truly knew itself? That's totally good English, by the way. For yes, the Irishman dons his hat, which is in of itself a parody, and gets behind the tractor of truth. Mighty alcohol in tow. Welcome to Farming Simulator 2017. It's safe here. I've been threatening this for a while now. And I do mean threatening. You need to be a particular type of sicko in order to enjoy this game. Truly, I have no morals. Truly, I have no hope. Let's begin a new one. Who wants to start with debt? Not me. Okay, we got America, Russia, the Outback if you want to just go and chop wood, the Baltic, good old Britain, an original map from 2011, Gamstag, Giants Island. That's tempting, actually. That looks. Lone Oak Farm, Old Slovenian Farm, Oregon Springs, Spectacle Island, Stappenbach 17, the Sussex Farm, Chip Chip Cheerio, and Wassel. I think I'll go for Oregon. Hey, Rosie. How is everything doing? Let's see. It looks like those overalls make him. He's about to go ready for bed. Oop. Well, he can't support Trump if he's not white as fuck and showing the American flag colors. Red, white, and blue. Turn seasons off because that sucks. Money tool. Yeah, how you use the money tool. Just fine, because that's cheating. A potato field. Now I can tell you a few things about potatoes. When I woke up, they were halfway through it. They were, I think Pelosi and what's his name were on screen. Alright, if this is going to be a drunk stream, I actually want to get actually drunk, so none of this sipping. None of this is sipping. Also, someone destroyed your beautiful 69. Chaos Gamer did not approve of it. It is now 71. Jesus Christ. Outdrink DP. Easily done. I've only ever seldom seen them really get plastered. I think JF would be... Not JF, Jesus. I think Jeff Holiday would be the... Don't need the tutorial. There we are. Would be pretty hard to beat. And I think Ben on party mode would be pretty hard to beat. Billy? Oh yeah. Oh yes. So... It is. I mean, you can 69 each other all you want, but if you really want to impress her, why don't you whisper in her ear when she goes, "Let's 69. No, no, no. Let's 71." And she'll look at you and be like, "Why?" And that's when you impress her. So map overview, prices, vehicles, finances, animals. Help, game statistics, general settings, euro, pound, what is this shit? Radio on. This is probably going to get my channel claimed, but fuck it, I'll take the claim. Except I can't hear it. Radio volume is off. Well, we can do better than that. I know, right? Oh yeah, who's ready for some farming? You thought traveling across Europe and America will be dull? You ain't seen nothing yet. Let's be glad I'm not doing Warehouse Simulator. Jesus Christ. But if you buy them early, then you don't have to worry about it at a later date. Fuck that shit. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Beautiful. Majestic. Farming. It's a man's life. Tilling the soil, slaughtering the animals. Slaughtering the soil and tilling the animals. Ah yes, alcohol. We cannot forget about you. I know, right? They make a note of it and then they just go on with their day. This Brewdog is indie and it tastes pretty okay. A hard day on the farm breeds a hard man's thirst. Drink Brewdog. People won't question your sexual orientation. It's like that Family Guy joke, the vodka commercials. Girls, girls, money, girls, cars, girls, girls, money, success, girls, girls, vodka, drink vodka, girls, girls, money, money, girls, success, success, girls, money, drink responsibly. So today's been pretty good, actually. That was a good shit. I had a really good time out, chatted to a good few people. I even took part in a bit of town gossip. I've been here 4 years and I've never taken part in a single bit of gossip. I wonder how many people gossip about me. Even showed off some of the food challenge video I did last year. I'm actually gonna hire the worker for this because I can't seem to line it up right, and that is just gonna drive me fucking crazy. Okay. Select seed. Best seed to have always is canola oil.
It's not the first time I said it's over. You just draw me right
Lower sower, open cover,
back into you.
turn on sower. Yeah, you like that, don't you, sower, baby?
This is your last warning, warning. Come and get me.
Poor Ray, he's not in the chat. He likes these sort of games. I think he'll survive, but what sort of man will he be without all this glory? I love the idea Seth has about the farming simulator games. These are all just elaborate traps ployed by the EU to for free farm massive tracts of land to completely flood the grain market of the world. So much so that they can drown third world countries in a sea of wheat. Curse you, Angela! Curse you! There's an actual tractor shed literally to my right. And sometimes you see tractors that you see in this game and it's surreal as fuck. No, this is a matter of endurance, baby. Oh yeah. Nearly a full tank. Where are you at? There you are. Whoop. Can't be doing that. Wheat sucks. It's all canola oil, baby. Canola oil for days. Woo! Almost looks legit. Grain money! No! I know of Beyond Fear. I don't know anything about them. Okay. Now return to my regularly scheduled sewing. Aha! No, I don't follow people's Twitter because I'm not on Twitter. If I find out stuff from Twitter, it's usually from a third source, like when it's getting passed around on Facebook. I decided that if I were to get on Twitter at first, I'd think it'd be a piece of shit, and then I'd just live on it. So... Motherfucker! There's always a little bit of a slant. I shouldn't use that racist language. I'm a good boy. Argues with people she argues with, thinks is male. It's not one of those theories that's one of those people who think that all like political leaders of the world are gender swapped. Angela Merkel and the Queen are actually men, and like Hitler and JFK were women. Or is it just some troll saying that she looks masculine? Ah. Okay. That's a weird angle for them to take. SJW'd. I just SJW, baby. You liked it. But of course I got your consent first. Both written and verbal. More beer. It's the only way this is gonna be more entertaining. Shit, look at me constantly I'm slowly leaning. I'm leaning to the left. There's a joke in there somewhere. Low energy soy boy. Bitch, I am literally a neckbeard. I almost certainly this channel will get a claim on this playlist. That's the playlist, the soundtrack on this game. I hope not, though. Ah, for fuck's sake, it never ends. You know what? I'm gonna go off the rails. I actually want to hire the worker, but the worker doesn't seem to understand how to use this. Over the hedge, over the edge. Fuck with him, you'll get the sledgehammer. Got your fruitcake. One on sour, yes. God diddly damn. Hire worker. See what he does right away. 5, 4. That worker sucks. This field's turned into a disaster. It's like they don't know how the sower works. Bitch, I need that sower to live. Working man, enjoying a good beer and a good song by some good old boys. Except for that one guy we don't talk about. He's the one that's not now near the school anymore. Especially around all the little black kids. Good old boys. Doing no harm, except for in the 50s, where they did so much harm. Turn on sower. I fucking hate this sower. Compared to all the other stuff, it's so awkward. Wait, what? It's on? You saying this was sowed? Why isn't the number going down? I got like unlimited seeds from these motherfuckers. Alright, alright. I'm gonna leave him to do his own thing. Helper H has completed his task. Good for Helper H. I have a name, you know. What is it? I have a name. I just don't remember it. Well, until then, you're Helper H. Time to make time for some payday. Hey, 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 it's payday. One. The children need their wheat. Beautiful, clean wheat. Subsidized by the US government. Okay, and now we close the cover. Now how silos work. There's a nuclear bomb in it, right? Launch it at Russia. Nope. I didn't. I didn't see that. What happened? Did he say neighbor? Is he defending Onision's new white-only wetlands movement? Better be careful though about that Onision. I hear he was a street fighter. Start filling with beautiful wheat. All this wheat shall belong to me. Onwards, noble steed, to Goldcrest Pacific Grain. You know, you think you know someone, and then he just goes and Cosby's it up. I think Ben summed up that idea best. Bitch boy, slap fat. No one says "re" anymore. I imagine my character, let's do a bit of role-playing. My character, he's an up-and-coming farmer, clearly had enough money to buy off all this land, probably heavily in debt, as a result, because he's fairly young. So unless he inherited it, he's probably financially struggling. I imagine he voted for Trump. Not saying all farmers. Wouldn't say that. But a lot of farmers would have voted for Trump. Money! Beautiful money! And diabetes for the little children. Why is it set to pounds? We're in America, damn it. Ooh, I'd probably pick someone who has like a really good body as a result if I'd just gone by switching bodies and living lives. Well, by that logic, Brett is right out. Vigilant Christian has a shitty life by the looks of it. Onision's life, he's peaked. The moment, I best turn this on, you never know. His age has come and gone. Now he's just a laughingstock. Tommy's too bitter. Tommy's a fucking racist, and so is Ghazi for that matter. Uhuru! You know what, I hate to say it. I really hate to say it, but if I had to be anyone, and I know he doesn't really count as a villain, but I suppose I would be someone like Sargon. Because he is in the ascendant in many respects. His mindset is on everyone's minds right now. So as a result, are you just sitting there like a certain there situation? I mean, he's the one who goes to Brussels to talk to the EU. He's the one that gets brought on talk shows. He's the one that gets quoted even by people he doesn't like, you know. In his little group, he's the top lobster. So yeah. I can't think of anyone besides. I mean, Vegan Gains would just be so embarrassing. Oh, what is his name? I joked to myself at one point that he'll be my first measure of success if I have more subscribers than he does. He's like 93 subscribers, I think Scotty said once. He must have more at this point. chicken. Alright, you done. You done, boy. What I telling you, he dead. The Colonel, Mr. Sanders. Yeah. If I had to be anyone else, though, like if I had to be someone who isn't a villain on DP, just someone who's like a familiar face, probably someone like Good Time. Good Time Johnny or Evan. Maybe Good Time. Because he seems to just enjoy life. I actually got angry at him a few nights ago. I just shouted at him that he talks gibberish, he gives us no context. And he's just there like, whatever, word slave. I'm just there like, I want to know what you're talking about, but I don't know what you mean. Gregorian word slave doesn't understand the translucency of the human embryonic fluid. I'm just, what? Hell, I would prefer to be a villain from another show, like say from Hugo and Jake, because at least a lot of those people are rich. I mean, Jordan Peterson might be a sack of shit, but you know, he's comfortably a sack of shit. Clean your room, bucko. Oh no, Love walked out the door. I get the theories behind what he talks about sometimes, but then everyone's just there like, right on. I know it's all metaphors and shit, but Jesus Christ. There's metaphors and then there's metaphors. And it just... I think sometimes he doesn't even understand what he's saying. What about you? If you could be any villain from DP, who would you be? Oh, great. I think money went out the window. And love definitely walked out the door. Jesus, buddy, I think you've dreamed it. Yeah, well done. All I have left is my farming. Ooh. Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say Dusty counts. You'd want to be Dusty? Why exactly would you want to be Dusty? I will say he doesn't come across as a bad guy, he just comes across as a... Yeah. Wow, the rhymes in this are pretty shit. Generic music. Alcohol. I keep on remembering to drink alcohol. What sort of Irishman am I? Who needs glasses? You have cans. Where's the bank? It's not in this version? No physical bank? That sucks. So this will be the this weekend will be the last rambles. It is disgusting. Their pastries are nice, but I wouldn't recommend much else from them other than their alcohol. But yeah, this weekend will be the last one before the trip. I'll try to compensate by also doing some during the week, but there's no real need. I mean, I'll be streaming for about 9 hours before I leave here, and then I'll be streaming constantly after. I might even start the 24 stream earlier, so I don't have to worry about it. Or there, Rose. Shades are officially on now. And gloves are officially off. You keep doing your job, baby. That is, in all fairness, a nice house. It's pretty damn big. And just think of all the murders that must have happened there. So many murders. Why do you murder me, Mudar? Why do you murder me? We're out of wheat, so we switch to barley. Speaking of barley, barley bread. Actually, have you ever had barley bread? That's actually really nice. Let's go somewhere else to drop this shit off for a change. Let's go down to Old Mary's farm. Way down there at the bottom map. And while out there, I'll say hi to Mary. Oh, Mary. You're, as we say in Ireland, the town bike. Everyone has a ride at some point. This part here really reminds me of Far Cry 5. Look, see, you can see footprints on this, right? Which implies that your character has feet. Except you can't see anything. It's both disturbing and erotic. Damn you, Mary's farm, why are you built on a hill? What have you got against flat gradients? The stranger and his wife. Let's have a look at Mary's farm. Oh, that Mary and her giant cow. You know, that Mary, alright. Mary's farm. Don't ask too many questions. I like this guy's voice. What's that say? Ooh, Emerson's livestock market. I've been to one of those livestock markets before, where they're betting on they're bidding on pigs and cows and things like that. They're very cold, ugly affairs. Cow gets brought around a big pen in the center, and everyone just starts bidding like 200, 300, 300, 500, 500. Got 500. Do you want 6? Do you want 6 now? 6. 6 in the back there. It's the Jim. Hey, Jim. Everyone knows each other. It's very country. Whoa. Off-road trucking. Off-road tractoring. Yeah. Okay. Let's try this one. The Dead Pony Club. After this, I'd have drank all the Brewdog boxes. So far, my favorite has been this one here, the Elvis juice, because it has the most flavor in it. I think the best value for money is also the Elvis juice, but let's see how this works out. 3.8. Christ, this is a nothing. This is a Saison. This is. That's cool, Dick. Welcome to anyone who pops in. I always threatened I would play this game. You didn't believe me. Well, now who's laughing? Who's laughing now? Me. I'm laughing. I'm also getting quite drunk. Beerific. Well, this song's gonna be about lost love, that's for sure. Hey Stink, this is the perfect song for you. God damn it. No point doing that. Now here's the cash crop, canola oil. I think one thing's for sure, work. I'm a good local employer. I ensure that our local boys and girls receive adequate pay. Where is it? That's actually a good song for these people who play this game. Not for this game, the actual characters in, because they're not alive, they're just animatronics going through their motions. It's disturbing. I'll go into town. Yeah, let's actually go into town and have a gander around. Something to do. Fuck you, mailbox. Work. I have to drop off all this canola seeds anyway. Little known fact about canola, I had no idea. Every time you plant canola, it actually destroys the ground for other plants. Eventually the only thing that can grow there is canola. It's something to do with the oil itself that comes with the seed. It poisons the ground for anything else. Good for fuel though. Biofuel. Europe has a lot of that. Way map. Work. Maplefield. The most generic name since, well, the last time I said that. I don't like this beer. This is automatically the worst of the 4 brew dogs. And I know one thing's for sure. I want to go and have some Hypercube pizza. Hypercube! Oh, by the way, look, I can walk around. Yes, hello, I'd like some Hypercube pizza. Oh, look at that! Savvy, club card, fast card, salsa. Mmm. Hello, good sir. You here to talk about our Lord and Savior? Oh no. It's happening again! Can you see me? Do you know what's going on? What year is it? What year? Oh god, no. Jesus Christ, I didn't know they spoke. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. You know, I'd like to hang out with Kyle Kalinske. Not talk about politics stuff, see what he did. Yeah, I understand that. There's a lot of people. Oh, that's good to know. I've got bunch of chickens at home. You don't need to do anything. Let's wander around town for a bit. It's not like I've got a business or anything to look forward to. I want to get drunk with Lindsay Ellis and just talk movies and games, and maybe go into, let's say, her relationship with Noah or lack thereof, clear some shit up. What she thinks about, say, Brad Jones. Does he skirt the fence too much? And then, you know, we'll go home and we'll 71 each other. Lindsay, if you ever watch this, don't call me. I'm only joking. Actually, do call me, though. Not for sex, but literally to get shit-faced. I'm way down for that. Turn down for that. But point is, she is so like, she is clearly a drinker. There's this great footage of her and Nella in Central Park, and Nella just downs an entire jug of beer and gives out the largest burp you could imagine. Plus 10 in my book any day of the week. The Maypeel pilot, which is closed. Printed newspapers are dead, baby. No, come on. 72 has not been finished since 12 Fingers McGee, and he never came back from that. That's just an urban legend, like the polio vaccine. Maplefield, Dortmund Treasures thrift store. That is too nice to be a thrift store. I do like the design of it. Oh, hello, business lady. Can I sexually harass you? Oh, she likes the idea of it. Huh? 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 Huh?
Hi there.
Oh. Well, at least they acknowledge I exist.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh God, that's some bad. That woman is first language is not English. Wait, you can lift that up? Why the fuck would you lift that up? Well, this is GTA, isn't it? So I can hijack this car. That's a mechanic in GTA they need to have, like a weed growing farm. The next one should have that, seeing that weed is now legal. I know the latest version of this game you can actually... Haha, I'm holding up traffic. You can oh, what is it? You can buy a dog. Not quite sure why. I think fishing and hunting should be on the table. Ooh, modern art. Fertile Turmoil by Jeremy Q. Diggs, commissioned by Mayfield Council, 2008. Huh. Welcome to the Mayfield Visitor Center. This is a very nice town, and there's not a single person of ethnicity anywhere. In a Ross bathroom, Ross's clothing store, US. Oh God, I know, because I worked in one of those stores, in a thrift store. Well, it's a charity store, but it's the same principle. And oh God, that would be horrible. Imagine going in there with diarrhea and combining that smell. What the fuck? Spunty's extended hot dog. Oh, I need to find more about this Spunty and his hot dogs of extendedness. Madam, have you heard about Spunty and his extended hot dog? Jesus Christ, Gesundheit. Gormless idiots. I do not approve of anything like that. How many thrift stores is... Oh, that's the same place. Also, that is the worst place to put a basketball hoop. This is the same logic as in the room where they're playing football in an alleyway, and it's just passing a ball around. Haha, yeah, we just good fellows. Haha. Oh, for the 24 stream. Who's down to watch The Room in Rabbit with me? And we can riff it together as a family. Because I would throw the fuck down on that. Because it can't all just be gaming. These are houses. Whoa, I'm inside the... Oh shit. There we are. That was close. Nice enough houses. Very nice enough houses. These people must do alright for themselves. Probably why they're all so white. That's not a bar. Please tell me that's a bar. I need alcohol. I have no... Oh, right, yeah. It starts next Tuesday. This Tuesday coming, rather, now. Blinko, Pinkman, Inkley and Clyde, attorneys at law. Goldcrest Valley, Farmers Union. What, Goldcrest Valley? We're not in Goldcrest Valley. You lie. Ooh. Look at that flag animation. And is there 50 stars there? Doesn't look like there might be. I'm not going to count them all, but I'm just saying. They don't recognize Missouri as a state. Missouri is not a state. Neither is this New Mexico we hear so much about. We like things simple and very Caucasian in this town. Is that a big ball of yarn? They've got a big ball of yarn. This must be the cat's favorite world. They also love alleyway basketball, it seems. Yeah. Yeah, selling point for wool. Yeah, I know that. I would be so down for, doing a rabbit stream. Can all just be gaming. And I would watch the room here on YouTube and we just do it here, but, you know, copyright claim and all that shit. But in rabbit, there always a rabbit. Which I totally do not agree with, and this has been a ploy. You're all under arrest. Jigs up, criminal scum. Yeah, this town is surprisingly well put together for something that you're just averagely meant to pass through. But I think after Farm Simulator 15 they realised that... oh, hello, sir. He's Texas as well. Oh, sir, your camo shorts and ugly shoes.
Hello.
Look at that gaunt of his. Look at that stroll. That is such a proud, confident stroll. Even though he's passing by the same guy over and over again. I get freaked the fuck out after a certain point. They still have an arcade! Hey, somehow Brad Jones is alive, so there's that. I don't know about you, but I think I'd avoid the Good Value barbecue. Something about it, especially the way it's crushed in here between a bank and the arcade. I don't know. I don't know. Also, why is the Maplefield Bank in Oregon look so Canadian? There's an ATM. Oh, get it? Arboral. Tutankhamun Talent Salon. Y'all got cancer and shit. Frosties. Patterson Sandwich Gold Mine. I'll be down for some sandwiches from Patterson's. Come down to Patterson's. We'll give you tattoo diabetes. Morgan's Massive Motors. Spicy hot brew coffee. Seems like they just strapped a couple of English words together. They're the same. Women get honked on drugs, screaming of funny crossers and Tyler Perry, Jesus, problem solved. Yes, sometimes they promote some really horrible messages. Like people who are suffering from depression or medical issues. They just either need to consider other people's feelings or they need Jesus. Other ones are things like how some girls who are very self-confident really just want a man to hit them. That's in one of the films. And then afterwards she calls him daddy. Well, you know what? I don't like using this word too much, but problematic. Hello, good sir. Have you tried out this diner? That's the same diner in American Truck. Alright, I think I've seen everything there is to see in Maplefield. Let's get out of here before we make more of a fool of ourselves. Let's go to Gomez Ridge Acres, the only non-Caucasian in this whole town. And he's doing quite well for himself, actually. No, but then again, his sexual orientation has been stuff of speculation for years. So, but then again, even his orientation wouldn't apply to that. No, it's most likely he's just never been in a relationship, stable or otherwise. And before you point out that he was married or is married or whatever, I just want to counter, that could all be for show. I always love his character in the Boondocks. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, all this religious bullshit, it's just so I can get my dick sucked. Apparently on his films, working with him is kind of like being in a cult. They have to everyone has to constantly say his praises, and he'll give them big motivational speeches about how he's like opening people's minds and shit like that. You put on a fat woman's suit and talk about Jesus. Woggly moggly, I'm a black stereotype. It's okay when we do it because I am one as well. Yeah, pretty much. No, that... And yet, you know what? There is one film, apparently, where he's actually not bad in. Just one. And it's not one where he's in any sort of costume or anything like that. It's like Gone Girl or something, isn't he, in that? And I'm curious to see what this is. Just a big circle. But he apparently is very good in that. Which, if true, neat. Ah, a trough to cool my parched lips. Alright, enough dicking about. Wait, are you done? You're done! Yay! Now we'll see if you actually ended up farming. That's done that, that's done that. That's almost finished. Let's go back and make some more money. I think I have something to pay, I think I have a bill to pay off though, so game settings, help, map, prices, vehicle, finances. Repay 5, that's right. There we are. I have repaid my loan. And most of my money's gone. But now the bank has nothing. I can't believe in America, if you were to go and repay your loan really quick, it actually negatively affects your credit score, so they can't get their interest. Fuck that shit. What's a really good? What's a good, really good, really? A really good, really good. Well, what we said before, those religious films from like the 50s and 60s, like Ben-Hur or the Moses film, things like that. I think what's the name of that movie? The Prince of Egypt. That's not a bad one. Oh, Brad did a review of something years ago, and it was like this Italian. He got put in the this Italian American got put in this witness protection program, and he has to hang out with a bunch of Mormons. And the film isn't about them converting him to Mormonism. It's just them being Mormons, and he is just being himself. And he realizes he can trust them, and he can rely on them, and they can rely on him. And the end of it, he just opens up a store, like a butcher, a deli at the end of it. And that's the movie. I like that because it's just people being people, you know. And it's meant to play up him being overly stereotypical soprano, like, but besides that, there's not really much else to it. So I wouldn't even say that's a good movie. But I'd say that's a perfectly fine movie. There's no ulterior motive to it. I hate to be stuck behind this guy. Yeah. I don't really constitute religious films as Christmas films as religious films. I just see them as a separate entity altogether. Except for the overtly religious ones, like Put the Sea in Christmas, or Christmas with a capital C, or Kirk Cameron, shit like that. Actually, the nearest place at this point is the Goldcrest Pacific Range, so I guess we're heading up there. Also, yep, it is. Though it's more to do with the human condition around about that time. Oh, well, we can't forget the most important religious movie of all time, and that, of course, is Pasolti and The Christmas Carol. You could argue The Christmas Carol is meant to remind you all of more traditional Christmas of Christian viewpoints. That's then getting into stories, and I'm sure there's some great stories like that. Absolutely. I prefer when Mario and Luigi did that to Santa Christ myself. On the third day, maple syrup rose up from the ground. Early Bible Man, when the suit was absolutely atrocious looking. Yeah. What did Brad call it once? The Phantom, but fucked SpongeBob. And this is what happens when you try to look strong by strapping on a bunch of plexi blocks. Whoa, he turned into a title card. Oh, Brad. Where am I living in? He sure as hell did. In time, it was one of his first ever reviews, in fact. He was still married to Gillian. Spoonie's in it. As he plays Dr. Insano. It's very old. It's pretty damn good. Hugo and Jake reviewed something far further down the line. I didn't even know Bible Man was a thing. For the longest time. Yeah. Dude, you don't know that. He's been divorced from Gillian for years now. He's had numerous relationships. He's now currently with Laura. He got married to her last year. She's... One thing I gotta give him credit for, he knows how to pick them. Every single girl he's been with has been fucking gorgeous. Even the crazy ones. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. It begins.
Come and get me if you're all in.
Yeah, he got remarried. They apparently they set up a photo booth and they all took their shirts off and posed topless. Well, all the guys did, of course. Oh, the man is a fucking player. He is. Don't blame him though, he's charming as fuck. And listen to that voice. Imagine Brad doing AMSR. Plus, a lot of people like him because he's very honest. Hell, he literally even Mr. Medicare gave him a pass when he was destroying Channel Awesome. He says he really likes Brad and he doesn't want to say anything bad about him because there's nothing really bad to say about him. Which you could argue is a bit of a pussy move, but until you realise, no, he's kind of right. Brad's not perfect, no one is, but, you know, he's pretty cool. It's one of the major reasons I think I like him as much as I do. I might even have a bit of a Brad crush on him. If he wanted one, he'd get one very easily. Hell, a lot of people thought that he was sleeping around with Lupa because she'd always be in shots, but the two are just like really good friends. It's almost as if a guy and a girl can be friends with each other and not want to fuck. Would you really want that spindly body all over you, though? I mean, Doug's fun, but he's scrawny as shit. He's all bones. Try to spoon to that. Now, Spoonie to spoon to would have been a lot nicer. He's got a bit of padding on him. If you come too early, though, he's gonna scream betrayal at you. I'm not gonna lie though, one of his last ever reviews, he dressed up as the girl from Final Fantasy 13, not 13, Final Fantasy 10x2, Yuna, in her hot pants. He's got the legs for a hot pants. It is disturbing. They really... I love it. He breaks in the door and he, to himself, and he looks up at himself dressed in drag, and he just goes, "Oh my god! You look amazing!" And he just goes, "I know." No, I think a lot of success in romance has to do with charm. Of course, then you can argue that people like Onision use that charm to be really scummy, because he disarmed Ben. There's no way around it. Even Ben admits that. He had a very different idea of what to expect with Onision. Let's see what I can buy. Placeables. With this machine you can water towers, vehicle workshop. That's kind of cool. Hayloft. If I was the new Spoonie, I've skipped by Spoonie's charming period. I've gotten right into his sad, depressing, drunk period, where he dresses up like what's the name of the French guy who that is not true, that is bullshit. Oh, what's his name? I've kind of transcended to that era of Spoonie's life, where pretty soon I'm going to start banning people just because they have a different, just because they might have said something that could be construed as negative feedback. Hey, Low Energy, I kind of liked your last video, but your sound was a bit off. Fuck you! No, not talking about so. He's a YouTuber. Panda? Something Panda, maybe? He used to be on Channel Awesome for years. He's the one who did Fellion's theme song. And Brad Jones. Ha ha, cinema snob. Ha 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 ha. I always preferred the other one though. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. Never thought I could be so free. I've been watching these people for years. If I can't pick up a good impression, what have I been doing for? My TJ is just this. Imagine a cigarette in my hand. Here, ironically, this'll do. Neat. Fuck you, faggots. Yeah, pretty much. Hey Noah, how's your relationship with Doug these days? I actually said that to Kyle not too long ago. He didn't respond, but his fans were just there like, dude, don't be a dick. He's putting his heart out there. And I'm like, Kyle could then just say what he wants without all this pretentious bullshit. I like Kyle, I do, but that was some pretentious shit for him just to say, I still have an issue with Doug Walker and the rest of the people who are still loyal to Channel Awesome. Kyle Green. Brows Hell High. Some Onison Citizen or something like that. For years, he was like the pretentious version of the Cinema Snob. Good friends with Lindsay and Todd. He was great friends with Jew Wario before they all found out after his death what happened, what was going on there with that. Ice, he's definitely knows his shit about movies. You want to know the really particulars, almost the philosophical ideas of movie making. A lot of the French art house movies and shit like that, really, almost like he's the proper Cinema Snob. They actually did a crossover episode once where the snob is meant to be really pissed off at Kyle because he stole his bit. But no, Kyle, I like Kyle, but he's about as SJW and far on the left as you can get, and it does nowadays really speak in his work. Which means that it's a political slant, and if it's a political slant, it's gonna be jaded to some degree. Bob Shack, he's a really funny movie reviewer. I've not heard of him. There's so many people online, so many random people online. I'm now one of them, which is fucking weird. As tiny as I am, I'm now technically one of them. Oh no, Lindsay is far more technical. He's far more philosophical. He's the art student with the beret and the cigarettes, talking about it in like a stereotypical smelling his own farts from San Francisco bullshit. But he's not like that really. It's just that's the sort of thing that he goes for, and at times he's really good at it. Like really good at it. He is. His stuff is brilliant at times. Other times it's yeah, especially as of late, he's really. He also seems to be getting depressed as well. He's getting very depressed, and it's starting to show. In one episode, he openly talked about like why he still does this. which I thought was very fascinating. I mean, if I ever stop liking doing stuff like this, I'm just gonna stop doing it. So I don't quite know why he doesn't do that. If he doesn't want to do this shit anymore, then don't do it. No one's forcing him. I mean, look at Ryby. She's off doing her own life. Tons of other people are too. Okay. Well, they're off doing their own shit right now. So I have to find something to pass the time. Let's have a look at some really cheap land. Maybe I have enough money to buy something. Pretty much. I mean, TJ was in a slump. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll buy some chickens. And then go pick up some eggs and then sell said eggs. Unlike real chicken farming in this, all you have to do is just leave them there and they take care of themselves. It's fucking weird, man. P. Placeables. No, that's... Plastic greenhouse. Yeah, you have to spice it up. I mean, eventually, I always want to keep stuff fresh. I hate when I get it wrong. Absolutely. It makes me wonder in the alternate reality where Ben didn't, well, Ben didn't end the show. He just was kind of a catalyst of ending the show. But if they had all stayed together, what DFF would be like now, DP would be like now, it would be very similar, I imagine, to DFF. Pick up object? I can throw something? X. Aha! Take that! You spork, you. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like that window. I remember the story. I think a friend of a friend introduced them. And he started to show up on stream. Oh, he said Ben was... Remember Ben was saying that he was... they were looking for like a technical guy. And Ben kind of fit the bill thanks to a mutual friend. Ooh, let's go up in the phone. Let's go up and see. Oh, come on. That sucks. I want to get up there. Some very blocky hay. I think Ben was in a bit of a rough spot at the time. Don't hold me on that one. I think financially wise. What's the point of picking up these objects? Do they do anything? Or is it just something to do? Fuck you, window. Oh. That's not what I wanted. I said, fuck you, window. Yay! Yay! More beer. Alright, so where do I buy the chickens? Do I have to go? Oh, I have to go to the bloody place. Well, that means I get inside my incredibly fast car. Woo! One accidentally touched the other hand at a party. Hi, I'm Ben. Looked eyes at TJ. The rest is history. Years later, the legend. Whoa, look at the speed! Look at the fucking speed! Aw, yeah. There's no speed lock on these motherfuckers. Aha! Whoa, Jesus! Don't worry, guys. There's a very good reason for this. I'm on my way to buy some chickens. Perhaps even for an attack. Is it 4th of July? Are they celebrating 4th of July? Dude. What is this, the fucking 1850s? Are a bunch of people on their way off to fight the Union? Gosh, this is Oregon, so... It wasn't even a state back then. Probably would have been Democrat though, so it probably wouldn't have been... It probably wouldn't have... I don't pretend to speculate. I can imagine it was kind of painful. They all clearly got along with each other, and that's a wound that probably will take a long time to heal, but they don't seem to be angry at each other. They just probably believe that they're entitled to different things. Like when the Albuquerque thing happened, you could tell that Ben was not prepared for that shit. I don't want sheep. I want chickens. Chicken attack. As soon as you purchase some sheep, they start producing wool. So where the fuck do I get chickens? Let's see, cows. So I don't buy chickens here. I'll try to shop. Whatever the reasoning is. The numerous reasons. I can actually see TJ's logic for one reason. He said he was sick and tired of just making fun of people with disabilities like Gail and Vaughan Helton and people like that. And I can kind of understand that. I feel really bad whenever Gail's on these days. Sometimes she can get a really good laugh out of me, but it's normally the shock of it, like the rape of Brent Spiner, her illustrations. It's hard not to laugh at that, but Jesus Christ. Oh, absolutely, I can imagine that. I think if anyone will show up, Paul will show up as a guest at some point, which will be ironic considering how he first started to show up on the stream. Fuck you, lamppost. Aha! He's a ghost too! We're all ghosts. We're ghost farmers. But anyway, I can speculate till the cows come home. Won't really make much of a difference. No. Animals? No. All I know is... Hey, that'd be cool. He'd also be the first guest on the show. It would also be a good sign to the last of the hardcore haters, which especially on Facebook are alive and well. They're fucking weird, man. But the DP haters, it'd be a sign to them to shut their fucking mouths. Of course, now there's some DP flack because DP is talking about shit that isn't like news. They're talking about Ellen when they should be talking about Trump or Cortez. But they do both. Whoops, I kind of fucked my own field up there. Alright, where are the... Whoop, sorry, buddy. That's all tilled. Jesus, what am I doing? Chickens. And I can hear you. Where are you, mate? There you are. So how do you get more chickens? Gold nuggets! Seems to be some gold nuggets still in the found. Try to find the remaining gold nuggets. Sure thing. No, I think both are now good in their own separate way. That's my theory on it. They're different creatures now. Yet still floating in the same sea, so you still see the familiar faces. Whatever. I think the more interesting ones are the ones on the side now, just as much. The ones like, say, Pit Monk and things like that. He's a trooper. He's still going on strong. Evan going crazy with his Chucky stuff. J-Dark on the rise. Me, terrifying as it is. And hell, even Pagan. No, we're all doing okay. And we can't forget Egghead. How can we forget Egghead? The Bible? The Egghead Show. Yeah. Pretty much. Because they're probably sick of the chat in many respects. Besides which, if you want to chat to them, Paul and TJ do their own streams pretty regularly, particularly Paul. I'm actually curious when Paul's going to start gaming again on Twitch. Yep. Hey, you do that and you're a success. They'll probably do it as a tongue-in-cheek, this is one of our fans sort of things. Maybe it'll be a part of a wider episode talking about all the things our like the fans have done. Because I know TJ was actually in a play at one point. Someone pretended to be TJ. Ooh, sunflowers. I'm sure you're the only one who ever thinks that. You take a piss. Yeah. So you can't buy chickens. I used to buy the living shit out of tons of chickens. And then just flood the market with eggs. When was that? I know what It's Gorilla is a reference to. It's always Gorilla. Hell, I threw out a suggestion. Man Bear Pig versus Gorilla. And Man Bear Pig and Gorilla would fight for a bit, and then Gorilla would use its superior strength just to beat down. Oh no, I used fire ants against Gorilla. And Gorilla would just have the foresight to go to the hive and kill off the queen. If I was a real farm, I'd be listening to nothing but Jesus songs all day. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I was, like I said then, I was a part of that. Alright. How do you change the radio stations? Could you check to see how you change radio stations in, this? Because I ain't got a fucking clue. I can turn them on and off. That's not that hard. It's all the same songs at this point. Doesn't really teach you how to do it. Oh, no more shitty country. It's glorious. Hit every button till it works. If it works on everything else. Actually, I know what I could do. Is that it for the tilt? Yeah. That's it for the farm, alright. Ain't it just? Although I prefer it as an ingredient to actually having it. There's something about it that's a little bit too curdly. Speaking of sweet things, though. I got me some Athlone Sweets, gluten-free wine gums. Yeah. Gummies. Gum jorb. Like I'm laying it directly on my stomach. There's good bacteria and bad bacteria. Alright, I think now what we do is we just, fold. Come on. Pipe in. Bloop. Get that crack pipe in. I'll bring this bad boy up here. God, this takes forever. I got a brand new combine harvester. Oh. Ah, 15 isn't tilled yet. Not tilled, sown. I knew there was one that was missing. Bees! Bees! Hardest thing to do in this game is to forest. Use, like, cut down trees and shit. Actually, yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's where I want to take this bad boy. And we shall get ourselves some sweet canola. Did that actually just happen now? I'm gonna eat you. Nom 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 nom. Move shit out of the way. Actually, I know what I can buy. Pea. I can buy some pea. Pea is for the manatee, after all. On. Baling, forestry, wheel loaders, levelers, headers, belts, weights, cars, mowers, sprayers. Additional tanks, yeah, that's the one I want. Sprayers increase harvest output of fields. I don't know where you get the... You can lease it, I forgot about that. True. I got tons of other opportunities, that's totally a word. To watch other stuff. What I need to do is get off YouTube more often. I've got Netflix, I never use the damn thing. Got tons of DVDs I seldom watch. I bought a new one today. I got Bill Bailey's latest tour on the DVD. What's it called? Laugh Town or something like that, I think it's called. No. Laughberg. It might be called Laughberg. I haven't seen any of his shit in years. I'll probably watch that tomorrow. Ah, sunflower seeds. Good for you and tastes absolutely horrible. Abso-fucking-lutely. I know, in the next few days he's gonna have a live stream. I'll try to catch that. I've been neglecting Evan as of late. Upper H is blocked by an object. What's the object? Oh. Oh, that's the object, is it? Well, not anymore, baby. I'll also park this bad boy up. Woo! Honey, I'm home. Who has a car park like this anyway? I got me a tractor. And a thing by Metal Tech. But not Metal Monkey though. He's gonna give me some sterling towards London. That's nice of him. Not London, Scotland. Although I am off in London in this Christmas. That'll be interesting. I've never really experienced Christmas in a foreign country, even though it's going to be London, so it's not going to be all that different. Little did he know, this Christmas would change his life forever. But it's January, so you won't know that for some time yet. How much is this field, by the way? What is this? Potatoes, radishes. How much? Purchase farm or what the fuck? Someone's face. Creepy. I wouldn't happen to want to make an extra. You wouldn't happen to want to make an extra 12,000, would you? Got a field that needs harvesting ASAP. Lost his darn phone again. Don't crop soon. It'll go to pop. Can you help out? Thing is, we don't have any of those items. Looking for funny stories, I recommend the user see Mustard. True horror stories. You know what? I think I might have seen one or two of his. I know I recognize the name. I'm a mutant old man. Always do that. Here, children, enjoy your favorite treat, sunflower seeds. Let's save game. Quick game, which does this for some reason. Beer. Need more beer. Need to consume more alcohol. Career options. General controls. Jump, activate, enter, crouch, flashlight, skip message, store, attach, honk, dump. Alright, next radio channel is 6. That's what I wanted. Get this, there's an actual mod there that if I want to, I can lower down the time to 1:1. Who the fuck would want that? Once this farm is sorted out, I'm going to hire a worker. Get back to work, baby. So when you sleep, you just stand up. Okay, let's 6. No, if it's an online stream, not online streams not rated by the PEGI USK ERS or B. What? No, well, this isn't so bad. At least it knows I'm streaming. Kooky crazy gang, let's go down to the beach for a malt. Oh no, it's old man Nerdlinger. He's here to break down all our fun with his crazy rules. Now kids, I was young once. I wasn't such a dick about it. Cool. Let's get more money from our not our endless, but near around endless supply of. Your thing would be you never blink. Those are just eye twitches. I sometimes mumble to myself, and what I talk about is like the truth of the universe, but it's just lost in a sea of. Or how about I say shit. I suppose I don't have a choice. No matter, you're the one that judges, not me. But I say really cool shit, but no one's on stream besides me to hear it. I suppose I don't actually blink, do it. Now I'll be self-aware, so obviously I'm gonna blink. More alcohol, please. Would you like Brewdog or Brewdog? Paddy's Day is going to be fun. I haven't been in Dublin in years for Paddy's Day. It's mental. Getting a drink is absolutely impossible. If we're smart, Claire's going to be there as well. So if we're smart, we're going to have a few drinks prior. Pretty much. It's like a guy on a desert island making really good points about shit, but I hope these people appreciate all the money they're giving me. I'm bald and I'm fat and I'm often smiling. That works for me. This reminds me of a shitty CG kids movie end credits when they're all dancing in a field and they're like, "Hey, yay!" And the credit scene start putting up like the Magic Roundabout and shit like that, or one of the crappier Shreks. So everything after the second. Of the first two Shreks, they're pretty good. You done yet? No, I need help. Well, keep on at it. No, I mean, I literally need help. You'll get it eventually. Isn't it just? Did you see Paul and TJ's review of Food Fight? That is just... Some of the scenes are haunting as fuck. What I love is the right at the end, that weird muscle creature, and they just are pissing themselves laughing looking at it. It's like just bulbous pile of flesh. Like, imagine how horrible it would be to live like that. I love when Jim Sterling points out shit like that. He uses words like haunting or extended, gaunt, you know, like really weird looks. I do. When I have a few drinks, I do like to watch shit like that. Just absolutely atrocious CG. Oh God, no! Close that door. And that took years to make, and I had like a big budget cast. Or those weird ones from like, have you ever seen the propaganda film from Turkey? It's like the future of Turkey, and it'll have things like they'll discover an alien race and they will become they'll teach them how to speak Turkish, and they'll cure cancer, and the EU will beg them to join them, and it's just all this, but it's done on like graphics that are so old and wonky as fuck. Kaya showed it on talked about it on the official podcasts. There's also like Russian stuff like that as well. They have to go to Hogwarts to destroy it because it's not good Russian values. Or Donkey Ollie. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Donkey Ollie. Hold on. I have one item that has cold, so that's air conditioning. But the other one seems to compound the cold, so that's like super air conditioning. But I don't have super heating. Strange that. Ladies and gentlemen, a harmonica solo. Who am I kidding? No women will ever watch this. Somewhere there's like this silent viewer, and she's made a shrine out of me, and she just touches the screen. One day soon, I'll have the courage to say something to you, my bearded angel. I actually had a girl do something similar to that to me once. That was creepy as fuck. She sent me hot nudes. Those were good. Music courtesy of a Casio keyboard. Cool. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Brookside, the opening of that. Do 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 do. Oh, Brookside, you are the poor man's EastEnders. Or Coronation Street actually would be better. Oh shit, I know what I can do. Well, I have to get the rest of the seeds anyway. But, I have to pick up that fucking, sprayer I bought. It's just waiting there at the store for me. Soybeans, sunflowers, barley, just a bit of... Ah, there we are. Corn! Oh, that corn looks very tasty. Look at that corn. TJ's breath. I don't, actually. I don't remember that. Or we can just, like, appreciate Brett Keane. I suppose Brett makes us glad that we're not him. You know? At least I'm not Brett Keane. At least I'm not Brett Keane. Oh man. Oh man. I think after this I've only got one more trailer and then I have to start making my own money. Like a pleb. God. I haven't seen a lot of TJ's old stuff, although I have seen his poetry. The dawn comes at midnight. Then TJ just gets up and walks out every time. I hurt. But why must I smile? You don't want me. You want a lie. I fucking love DJ. Girls flirt with me. I also loved Scotty, a little Scotty dog Scotty when he was a teenager, and like people said bad things about TJ, and he'd just like make videos screaming at them, saying like, "You wanna fucking try me? I'll fuck you up." He's the equivalent of me ma's little dog barking at people they don't know anything about. It's Scotty. Oh, Scotty doesn't know. It was, especially when they weren't expecting it. Like when they started doing cutting the fat for a while, TJ would get apprehensive, so they wouldn't do it during cutting the fat. And they'd just be talking regularly, and he goes like, "Here's the next video, I think it's from Tom, let's see, it's from, Tommy Sotomayor." Oh, okay, cool. Let me just get it up. The dawn comes at midnight. Fuck you, man! TJ getting banned from numerous McDonald's and shit. Or his space station getting taken over by Gurgi. You see that fan art made of that, Gurgi's his space station? That is really well done of him getting pounded by Gurgi. Also loved Paul and Brett's squabbles when Brett made that disturbing 3D animation of Paul, White Guilt Paul. Well, you know, Brett. Blah, blah, blah. The rind of Zaudedan. I fucking love YouTube. How long have I been streaming for so far? Seems like an eternity of just doing this. God, you don't get a lot of corn, do you? Yeah. And again, he made his UI and he made that opening as shitty as it was. Well, I figured as much, man, but I mean, you can scroll down and look at, actually, I don't even know when I started. Fuck. Okay, we'll take this bad boy and bring it to the store and pick up the thingamajig. Yay, thingamajig! Not a single John Deere machine in this, though, I noticed. I know one of these maps has like a basketball court. Yeah, that's. I've seen the picture of it. Somebody harassed them, and you know what? That's just not cool. There's no ifs or buts. I don't. That's when it becomes too real. Even if it's just for a joke. I mean, for all you know, Brett had a gun. You know, and he's so paranoid, he just pull it out and shoot them. No, don't. Plus, which don't go to someone in their real life. That's why Martelli, one reason why he's so hated, because of this fucking shit he pulled. And that's haha, fuck you, sign. That's also why the DFF meetup was cut short, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, there's an actual picture of it and everything. Where is it? There it is. I'll also buy a trailer if I can afford it. What the fuck, chainsaw? Where's a trailer? Trailer. Manure spreader. What's an auger wagon? Auger wagons, also known as chaser bins, are trailers that have their own screw conveyor. You can use them to store your crops and directly unload it onto other trailers. Fuck no. Maybe, but if it isn't, you know, it's even if he didn't. Look, it's not cool. Where's the there? It's the most expensive one. Hey, look how crappy that grain trailer is. Tippers, no. That's the one I always used, the Agri Liner. Oh, well. You know, you gotta get past that. Brett is a sweet boy. I mean, look at all the nice things he said about Billy. Was he lying about that? You don't lie about that sort of thing. Wheel setup standard. Wide tires, sure, I guess. Design white color. Main color. Wow, look at all this variety here. White, the worst color you could have for a fucking trailer. Okay. There it is. Oh, look how squat and chunky it is. Who's going to be full up of canola oil? You are. Yes, you are. The one treating it like a baby puppy. Ah, I am a transformer. Ah, I shall be back to you momentarily. Out of my way, citizen. The farms need me. I am a transformer. Yes. All this belongs to me now. Aha! Oh, I didn't think this went through. Uh-oh. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. The power of hydraulics command thee. I think the only time one of DP's villains actually defeated DP, like really showed them up, was when Tommy fucked that shit up. I mean, they got Glanderson Booper out of it, but still, I remember watching that. That was brilliant. Just, hey everyone, Tommy's live. Let's go raid him. Glanderson Booper, Glanderson Booper. Glanderson Booper, Glanderson Booper. It's coming to your charm. Fatherless America. Yeah. It was a different time, a more innocent time. What was it, firing on all cylinders or something like that? Firing half block on all cylinders. I remember that one. That one took a while for people to like realize just what the hell he was saying. The Rind of Zhao de Dong. It's kind of hard not to. He's ruined the word. He's almost ruined mac and cheese as well. I've got a bowl of mac and cheese in there with a bit of bacon sprinkled on top. And it's just hard for me not to think about mac and cheese. Mind quoting. Christians, pagan, Muslims, Jews, Muslims, Jews. Scam situation. Wait, hold on. Here's some AMSR for you. Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I love that thing that Billy has, the little miniature of him just on his bed. Were you there the night Glenn Jacobs ran for mayor? Kane's running for plumber. 1998. The brother of Kane. I just loved how it built more and more. Hell, even Hugo and Jake afterwards were like, were you there that night when they were doing like a live stream? The whole gourd, yeah. What kind of father love has shown me? What was it? Is it murdered, sodomized, and raped, or something like that? What kind of father murdered, starved to death? And of course, that was all Brett. Brett posted that thing, and he was being like some sort of edgelord or deep fucking trash fire. Brett is the trash fire in the background of Non Sequitur. That is what Brett is. Yeah, I better yield by doing this. You know, you might be very... Rosie, how many people are in the chat right now? Just us? Like, not in the chat, like currently watching. And has there been a few people popping in and out? Because if so, you might be very well the only person who ends up watching this stream. No idea. Yeah, that was a while back. But you've been here the whole shebang. Haven't been getting like randos popping in now from time to time, or as I call them, ghosts. Because if this might get copyright claimed, which is fine, but it also might get copyright striked. And if it's taken down, it's taken down. I'm fucked. This whole stream will be not for naught. I'll be enjoying myself, but you know, I don't want this damn stream to be taken down, and I can't take the music out this late, right? I didn't. Last DFF thing I saw was the dictators, the first two dictators, Gaddafi and Kim Jong-un. Actually, it was Kim Jong-il. They've just replaced one crazy Asian with another, but still. I saw Florida Man struck again. Florida Man found with 3 hypodermic needles in his anus claimed that it is not his. Florida Man. Florida Man. Takes a shit in a coffee can. That's old news, isn't it? They've been doing that for a while now. Ooh. Listen to this unused song from the He-Man movie. Generic rock for everyone. For nothing except for what music do you want to listen to. And after the song changing. Yeah, they've been doing that for a while now. It's absolutely ridiculous. Even Nike's aware of it and they're laughing, going like, okay, cool, but we still have your money, so... It's like when John Oliver was being was shown on NRA TV, and the guy breaks his own TV and is like, NRA, we don't care what you think. It just cuts back to John Oliver going, NRA TV, if you want to go and break your products, I wholeheartedly agree with that. I don't know. Starbucks did fold, though. Right now, everyone's going on about Kevin Hart and the upcoming Oscars. I know Christians are pissed off at Christian Bale for doing Cheney. They said it was... he thanked Satan for giving him guidance in that role, and the Christians are outraged. But the Church of Satan approves his message. Because the Church of Satan, they're kind of cool. Yeah, kind of. Anytime I hear of a vegan person trying to, like, force their shit militant veganism or vegetarian, I just remember that joke from Futurama. Animals kill each other in the wild all the time. That's not true. We taught a lion to eat tofu, and it cuts to this really malnourished and close to death lion. Let's see what another channel is. This is pop now. Ooh, synthesizer music. You know you're in for some good times. So it took me more or less one whole day to do 3 fields. Actually seems kind of realistic. Put another beehive down next to the first one. Not the bees! Come on. No, it's kind of doing a little dance, but How the fuck do you rotate it? Rotate up. Ah, okay. Want it as close to the other as possible. There. You got like 7 a day. We produce only the finest quality honey. Really? Nope. When I'm done with these other 2 fields, I will... Wait, is this one already done? Is this the one I did already? I think it is. Dude, swivel in. Oh. That's the... No, it isn't. Where the fuck did you stop? No, they haven't. They just started and stopped. Lazy bums. Making me do all my own work. I'm too lazy for that shit. See what I mean? Fuck that shit. Deafu, Deafu. Deafu. Damn you fool, Deafu. Most of these songs in Farming Simulator are all about love. The love of farming. Alright, so after this one, I'm just gonna say fuck it and speed it up. Once the fields are complete, I will save, and in the future I will return to this farm, Low Energy Farms, where only the finest canola oil is produced for a global market. Here at Low Energy Farms, we pride ourselves on, I don't know, shit, I guess. We don't hire anyone with a criminal record? Is that something we can be proud of? We've never gotten a subpoena, I guess. We have a nice view. It's like this song is telling me to do something better with my life. YouTube's hold me down long enough. I'm gonna be an interpretive dancer, just like I always wanted to. Sounds like Bjork a little bit. Ah, it can't be a German game without some weird techno music. Alright. Aha! I am free of my shackles. I can go anywhere, do anything. As long as it involves some form of farming. I'm the master of my own destiny. Screw Oregon. I'm gonna go to California and waste the last of my 10,000. This tractor will take me there. Another thing of beer. See, the trick about being a sad drunk is that you just have to stop caring. For example, I'd probably die if this car was gonna hit me. I don't care. Ooh. Guess you have the right of way. Wait, cruise control? Neat. She never thought of using this before. The new, improved case. Ooh. Just in case. I seek my freedom. I will be free of all shackles. Freedom! Oh. Well. Isn't that something? Stop mocking me, Mountain. I didn't know it was an invisible force shield. This town's so nice, no one decided to tow or steal my tractor. My trailer, rather. Meep. It's gonna be so full of canola oil. But I will not stop. I will not move beyond what I want to do. K Agroliner. Kroger Panzer Urad? Urgrad. Panzer Urgrad. Okay. That's it for all the music. So we got country. God. There. Music has run its course. Let's try to train for a bit. Actually, no. First things first. Let's. How do you speed up time? 嗯哼 Well, doesn't tell. Oh wow, cool. Didn't know that about the fertilizing. Nope. Alright, save game. Ugh. Two hours 40. Okay, so we're nearly over. Options, controls, speed up time. Seven and 8. Alright. I had a feeling it'd be a number. Okay. There we are. Now we play the waiting game. Which has been the bulk of this game, to be entirely honest with you. While we wait though, train time! Chugga 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 chugga. Wait, what? Ooh, that's cool, I guess. Chugga 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 chugga. Train, train. Chugga 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 chugga. What a beautiful train it is. It's like a little kid's train set. It's just gonna go around the area. I like train sets. That's my farm in full swing over there. Nice. Long may you grow, farm. Long may you grow. Hey, nice. So we got 250 back, but we spent 4,000 in running costs, and property maintenance is 21. Alright, that's the world. This thing's a bitch to slow down. I love trends. Come on, baby. Come on. Give me some of that sweet, sweet fourth tier. This now looks like one of those shitty horror games you get on Steam for like £2. Some knockoff Slenderman's just gonna run at me. To keep my light on. Oh no, the battery's run. There we are. Alright. Those fields are ready to go. Good game. Oh. Alrighty. Jesus. For when you think that the trucking games are slow pace, just remember there is far deeper. Anyway, it has still been a fun night and a good night, so I hope you all have the same, had and have in the future. I will be back on Friday to do the standard fare for my Friday rambles. So if you liked what you saw, Remember to give it a thumbs up, share the stream, comment, subscribe, notification bell, you know all the gist of it. I'm off to look at something funny. So I'll see you then. Bye. Oh, damn it. So close.